Hi, in this video I will show you how to create custom columns in Google Ads and reveal 10 columns that I use personally to optimize my campaigns. When you're in a Google Ads account, click on Columns and then Modify. Then you need to find Custom Columns, expand it, and click on Create Custom Column. The first column is easy, is cost per add to cart. Instead of add to cart, you can use any of the conversion. You have to name the conversion, keep it short and simple, and then just start typing. We need cost, then divided by conversions. And from here, we need to select what kind of conversions is this, because this is all conversions and you need specific one, which is add to cart. Don't forget to select the data format, which is in this case a percentage. You won't be able to edit this once you create the column. You can delete the column and recreate it if you want to change it. Click Save. And now we have add to cart column along with your other columns. The next column I use is for new keyword opportunities. You can adjust numbers to your liking. I use more than 3 conversions, and then I use less than 50 clicks. This column will return yes or basically nothing. So this helps you to see what kind of keywords had more than 3 conversions and less than 50 clicks. It's easy to identify quickly which keywords have opportunities if you want to bid on them or increase the bids or whatever. Click Save. Keyword opportunities is in your column and you can see the data. Next we have conversion per impression. As they say, every impression counts. I know that there's an ad and a landing page in between the conversion and the impression. This helps you understand which ad has the highest chance of conversion. A great metric to have if you do a lot of ad testing. And yes, you also look at the total conversions and cost. But if some ads have higher CPI, what was that made them convert more often than the others? Well, that's your job to figure out. But here's the formula. All you have to do is just take the conversions and divide them by impressions. Name the column CPI, which is cost per impression, and you're done. Just select percentage here. Once you do now, you can view your keywords and ads and campaigns and check what ads had high conversion per impression and see what you can do about it. A simple but a cool column to have, which shows you what percentage of the daily budget was spent. I call it the daily spend. It helps you to understand which campaigns spend a lot during the day and which are not hitting their limit. Maybe you can move the budget around for better performance. Here's the formula. You take the cost, you divide by a report days count, and then by the daily budget. Name the column, just make sure you select percentage, and then click Save. Now you can see near each your campaign how much of the daily budget they have spent. Spend on search partners. Usually you would not want to have this enabled, but if you do, you can have a column that quickly shows you how much you spend on search partners. Here's the formula. I will provide the formula below the videos for all of the columns, but all you have to do is just copy paste it right here when it says text, not visual. Copy it right here, click on visual, and there you go. Just name the column, and now you'll be able to see a percentage of spend on search partners quite easily. The next one is target KPI. I use this to see if any of the campaigns or keywords ad groups are reaching my specific goal for the campaign. It could be your CPA, it could be anything else, clicks, impressions, whatever you want. I'll use the CPA, so I'll use cost. I need to get my CPA, so I need cost divided by the number of conversions, right? Then have them below, let's say $100 or euros or whatever you want. So replace this number with your own. But what the column will show you, it will return true or false whether the campaign ad group or keyword is below your set CPA. Now, this gives you a quick information on whether it's hitting the target or not. So if it doesn't, you can go in the campaign and check what's happening. If you want to know how much of your maximum set CPC you have available left, you can use this column and this formula. So we have max CPC minus your average CPC and then divided by your average CPC, and you have to select a percent. So this will give you the information. You need to decide whether you have some headroom left, whether you can increase the CPC or maybe decrease. If you have more custom conversions, this is a column for you. This is similar to what you get with your conversions column. But for this to work, you need to have extra conversions in the account. We're talking about qualified leads or contract signed or whatever. These are offline conversions sent to the account. The column setup is easy. It's the conversions and getting them to account that is the tricky part. Just use the conversions and then filter out qualified leads or whatever you want. Once you have those conversions in, all you can do is just filter them out. So we have all conversions, and then you have a filter right here. So once you have your additional conversions in the account, qualified leads, a contract signed, something purchased, usually it's offline conversions that are important, all you have to do is select right here, and then you'll have your, well, this is not qualified lead, but leads, for example, email subscription. I can have the custom conversion column just named just for email subscriptions. All I have to do is filter them out, leave the number here, and click save. If you're on manual bidding and you don't know what CPC to set, this column might help you. Now I'll name it a target CPC. All you have to do is just take your CPA, which let's say at this point is 500. You'll have to replace with your own, then divide it by cost per conversion, and then multiplied by average CPC. Usually you know what CPC to set. You have you have Google's telling you that your that your bid is below first page bid. You have your daily budget, you have your monthly budget. So you can calculate how much you can bid, but if you need something simple, you can use this column. This column will show you how much to bid or what your max CPC should be to reach your target CPA. And target CPA is specified right here, so make sure to change that according to your own count. And last but not least, combine conversions. This column will combine your conversions with view-through conversions. Now, usually it's you don't combine them. These are two different metrics and should be analyzed separately. But there are times when you want to sort of see the full impact on conversions and view-through conversions. Obviously, it will work only on display campaigns. Have that in mind. But all you have to do is just take conversions and add them with your view-through conversions. So now you have a column that will show combined conversions, and you can draw any conclusions, or if you need just for reporting, you have that easily available. Last few tips before we go. I mentioned the name. Keep it short, usually 1 or 2 words. Sometimes you need more, but keep it short because you don't want columns taking up a lot of space in your Google Ads account. Description: if you're not the only one working on your account, you better describe what the column does and why you need it. Even if it's just you, after a while you might forget why you created the column or what it does. I did not add any descriptions, but this is for the purpose of the video. And of course, the date format, don't forget to choose the correct format. As I mentioned before, even if you do make mistake, just delete the custom column and then recreate it with the correct data format. And that is it. I hope the new custom columns will help you better analyze your campaigns. I will leave the link to all the formulas that I used, so you can just copy paste them in your account. If you liked the video, please subscribe not to miss the new ones.